So my name's Ali. I'm a project and research engineer here at Revolution Aerospace. I graduated from UQ in 2019 with a mechanical and aerospace engineering degree, and I've had various roles since graduating. I started out as an asset integrity engineer, and then I moved into noise and vibration consulting, and now I've joined as a project and research engineer here at Revolution Aerospace. To be completely honest, when I first graduated, I had a few different roles and I was thinking maybe I shouldn't have done engineering because I couldn't quite find my niche. I kind of tried to experiment, and finally I landed in this role, which I absolutely love. And if I were to tell you why, there are many reasons, but the two most important ones are the team culture and obviously the work that you do. So the culture is important because everyone needs to feel included. And so culture is so important, and you need to have a team that supports a good culture. On top of that, we have amazing, interesting projects. So I've been with this company around 6 months, and I've spent about a month of that time in Singapore. We do hands-on workshops with our clients over there, and the problems and freedom to solve those problems I have is fresh and new for me. So I love that, and it's challenging, and I'm surrounded by people who are talented and hardworking and interesting. I can't imagine having studied anything else. So it's really important for women to apply for these sorts of roles because data suggests that businesses perform better when you have a greater extent of diversity. So the classic example is businesses tend to perform better financially if there's a greater number of females on the board. Also, there are some issues that women face in these non-traditional roles that would be alleviated if there were more women around. Even though women make up 50% of the workforce, it's about 30% of us representing women in STEM. Problems like you see fewer and fewer women in leadership positions, for example. And I think, although that's a complicated issue, one reason could be an unconscious self-selection bias. Everyone tends to kind of prefer someone who subconsciously seems like them, maybe with no malicious intent. And so I think having more and more women will alleviate that issue for sure. You take a group of people, young people who probably are experiencing some kind of self-doubt or those kinds of issues with themselves, and then you present them with an industry where they'll find it difficult to find a mentor. People will probably at some point stereotype them because of how they look and make assumptions about their intelligence or their intentions. And also maybe they'll experience cultures that aren't inclusive. The thing that frustrated me the most, which I have to say I haven't experienced in this role, so there is hope, is wasting time and brain power on things that aren't my job and things that don't matter, like dressing up or down so that no one will comment on what I wear. It doesn't matter. My performance is the same. I know I could show up here with an extra leg and purple hair and no one would care. It wouldn't change what they think about me. Advice I would give to my younger self in particular would be, don't let yourself be your biggest obstacle. As I've moved through different roles, you kind of realize that everyone doesn't really know what they're doing. And if you try your best, it's probably good enough. So my best advice would be, just try your best and it's probably good enough.